Alright guys, so I want to go ahead and show you the first way that I blitz at a 3-3-5, and this is going to be something that is used against sets where I don't need to worry about blitzing, 7 people, right? This is not a 7-man blitz. Now, I do have the ability to scream at 7-man blitzes and even 8-man blitzes, or 8-man blocking schemes, but basically this is going to be whenever I want to just kind of, you know, dip my toes in the water, basically in terms of blitzing, right? So say they're mixing up their coverage as well. We want to be able to just bring a little bit of pressure, see what they do with it. Play's going to be loop crash 2. You're going to shift your linebackers to the left, move the corner and the linebacker in a click, and you're good. So this is going to be a 5-man rush. But basically, this is just something that I do when I want to, force my opponent to block a running back. Because as you see, the cornerback will come flying in. Right? So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing again. So boom. Just going to move him in a couple clicks, move the corner in. We're good to go. Now this time, if they block the running back, as you see, he'll be able to pick him up, right? So we'll have to make adjustments to that. So let's go ahead and do that now. So say we know they're blocking the running back. All right, we're just going to, move these guys in a couple clicks, set them up. Now what we can do here is we can just man this guy up to the running back and then user this guy. And what should happen if they block the running back here, he's going to dumb out, right? So now you're getting that 1-4-6 style of pressure to where they may know where you're blitzing from, but if they don't know how to pick it up, you're able to dumb it out. So we're going to go ahead and do that one more time just to show you what I'm doing. Right, so you just man this guy up, move him over, play on this guy right here. 5-man rush, they block the running back, he's going to dumb out, it's going to allow you to come in free. Now, I like doing that until I get my opponent to max protect. Once my opponent max protects, then I like to basically do kind of the same thing, but I'm going to move this linebacker that I'm on right here, and I was on last play, and I'm going to move him out a little bit. So, same thing, right? So we're just moving this guy in, doing that. Now here, we're going to blitz him, and we're just going to do the same man up of the running back, but now it's our responsibility to basically dumb out the running back. So what we want to do to dumb the running back out is you kind of want to just let the computer control it initially and kind of just hover into this little gap area, the A gap, and then you can go ahead, after the running back dumbs out, then you can run to the right. Now, what's going to happen with this, and the reason I like doing this, is this linebacker over here on the right should contain very well, meaning if they try to roll to the right, they're not going to be able to, because more times than not, they're going to double team this guy right here. It's going to allow this guy to come in free. So we're going to go ahead and just show this real quick. Well, I didn't actually block anybody, and you see we had 3 people come in. So let me go ahead and actually block so I can showcase this a little bit better. Right, so we're just blitzing this guy. We're going to dumb out the running back ourselves. Now let's go ahead and block the running back. And as you see, you're basically dumbing it out and allowing the linebacker that we're blitzing on the right to come in as well. So I'm going to go to the instant replay just to show you how this works again. So as you see right here, we've got the guy coming in free. Our user is going to dumb out the running back while also taking away anything that is going over the short middle area of the field. And then if you have a pass rusher with an ability, as you'll see, like he can dominate right there on that because he's not on the contain. The linebacker is on the contain. So he'll get good pass rush animations. But the key to this really is this linebacker right here, because as you see, he loops around the tackle, right? So he's not going to get blocked very easily. So they won't be able to just roll away from the blitzing corner. Even if they know how to pick that cornerback up, they're going to get screamed at by this guy on this contain. So ultimately, in this scenario, we're sending, 6 people? But they're going to have to, max protect. And that's really the key. Like, if they don't max protect, slide, and ID, then they're going to have essentially no chance at picking this up. Now, that's all fine and dandy, right? Because there's a lot of blitzes like that can do it. What I like to do in scenarios where I've got my opponent max protecting, I like to go ahead and go to the cover 3 sky, which is my coverage defense, And I like to play the chess match of whether or not I'm going to blitz or if I'm going to play coverage. So what I do in this scenario is I blitz all my linebackers, and then I spread my D line. And what should happen, you'll just press until they actually come into the gap. But you'll see they come into the gap like this. Now, once they're in this gap, then it's up to me to decide if I want to blitz or if I want to play coverage. If I want to just reset the play, you go ahead, you make your adjustment to, you can just manually, move these guys and man them up or put them in zones, whatever you want to do there. Or you can go ahead and clear the shift. So to clear the shift, you're going to basically go to your linebacker adjustments, which is right on the left analog or left on the D-pad. It is right on the D-pad. And then, as you see in the bottom left-hand part of the screen, LT is going to clear the shift. So you do that. Nobody moves. It looks like we're blitzing, but now we've got essentially our coverage defense back ready to go, right? So you can do that, or you can blitz them. If I want to blitz, I'm going to go ahead, move the corner in, move this safety down, and then I'm going to blitz like that. Now, this is an 8-man blitz, but they stand 0 shot of picking this up unless they are blocking 8, and even then, it's not going to be very easy to pick up. So you can do different things, right? So if you only want to blitz the 7, you can zone out that linebacker or that safety that we moved in. You can do the same thing with the corner on the left, right? Say you want to go ahead and you want to blitz off this right-hand side, but you don't want to blitz the left for whatever reason. Say they might throw the running back route, right? So you could do something like this. Basically, it's up to you on how you want to adjust your coverage and play, smart defense behind the look. But basically, what I wanted to show you in this is no matter what they do here, they're not going to get pressure, right? So here's just a max protect, right? Max protect look. And as you'll see, you're getting 2 people coming in free. That's against max protect. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do it again. Audible to cover 3. All right. So move this guy down, blitz him, move this guy in, blitz him. All right. So we're set up. We're good to go. Now, say we wanted to go ahead. Say they're catching onto this and they're blocking 8 people. So there will be people that will do something like this right here, where they'll put an out route, they'll have a corner route, typically by like RB, for instance, and then they'll motion block this guy in. So I just want to show you that even if they motion block this guy in, it's hard to do with 2 controllers. Let me see. Hold on a second. So if we were to motion this guy back and try to hike the ball, you'll see that the pressure's still going to come in free, right? So that's against 8 people blocking, and we're still screaming in. So like they're not going to have any time to pick up that blitz. I have yet to face anybody that can pick that blitz up. Now you're blitzing 8 people, right? So there will be times where smart players will simply dot you. It's the name of the game, right? That's Madden 20 in a nutshell. But it's always good to have something like that in your back pocket. Say it's it's a down and distance, like a 4th down, 4th and 6, 4th and 7, where you know that they're going to max protect, they're going to try to hit you with some, a quick little dot. You can mix this in. And that's really what I wanted to focus on, right? Because I'm going to go back to the instant replay and just show this to you. This is with us blocking 8 people, right? We've blocked the running back on the left, the tight end on the right, and we've motion blocked the receiver to get the additional blocker. And as you see right here, it does not matter because we're still getting instantly screamed at. So, yes, I know this is kind of a weird thing to show, especially on YouTube. But I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to show you that 3-3-5 is not simply a coverage defense. There's ways to scream out of this that your opponent simply will not be ready for. And I broke this down on the website to a degree a few months back, maybe 2 months ago. But I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to update that, and this is basically what I'm doing. I sit in a lot of coverage defense. There's no doubt about that. But just like anything else, there's times where you want to blitz, and this is my go-to blitz. This is the reason why I don't feel like I need 1-4-6, especially when I'm playing for money. Now, there are times when you want something a little bit easier, like when you're playing bad players and you don't want to sit there and make these type of adjustments. Yes, like 146 is great against people like that. But once you start playing people that know what they're doing, know how to block, know how to slide an ID, and generally pick up their blocking assignments, something like this is going to be key. So once again, you can blitz off of both sides, and you can do it at a cover 2 or cover 3. You can also do it out of dogs all go, which is something that I do every once in a while. So if I know right off the bat I'm going to blitz crib, I will go to dogs all go, and I'll do the same thing. And it's one quicker little step, right? So now you can go ahead and make your adjustments like this. You can lurk the middle of the field. If they max protect, you're still going to get pressure coming in free. So just something that I wanted to show you guys. Like I said, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. If you guys want to see, more stuff out of 335, I can definitely do that. I can show specific adjustments to, my favorite, offensive formations. I can show how I like to bag specific things for you. But besides that, guys, I've shown you the run D out of 335. If you're on the website, you've already seen how to trigger the power specialist by the defensive tackle pretty much every rep. And then now I've shown you how I'm actually blitzing out of nickel 335. So only thing left out of this formation for me really to break down would be the adjustments. If we get a bunch of likes and subscribers from this video, we might go ahead and do that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you guys tomorrow.